what's going on? We're back with a new video. It is Watchlist Wednesdays, episode 2. It's currently 5:28 or 5:29 right now. I've just got done finishing the midweek update for the members zone, which was nearly 45 minutes. Some really good content in there. There was some lots of more charts. There was I think that's about 10 charts. So obviously you got 4 here. Got 10 charts, and I also added a Q&A at the end, so I got the guys to ask me some questions about just trading or psychology, trading plans and stuff like that, and I basically answered all their questions for them within a video. So yeah, I think that helped. I think that really helped them, and I also made a checklist, KFX checklist, so when they're trading they can basically go back to the video, go back to the checklist, and basically use that every time they enter a trade. Basically has all the things that I look for when entering trades. So yeah, made that for them now, so that'll really help them. So if you want to get involved with that, give me a DM on Instagram and I will send you the details. But if you just want to stick with the free content, with the four pairs, that's fine, it's cool. But if you do want the extra content and you actually want to start progressing even more, and really max out, then yeah, do give me a message. It's really cheap at the moment, so yeah, just give me a little DM. But yeah, just to get stuck into this video. So we got 4 pairs. CAD sheaf is the first one, Euro and New Zealand dollar is the second one, Pound CAD is the third one, and then USD JPY is the fourth. So I'm going to clear the chart. Actually, no, I'm not going to clear the chart actually this time, because I did this in Sunday's video. I created this, so there's a lower low, lower high, lower low, looking for the lower high to take it even lower. So we're noticing a downtrend, but at the moment all we're doing is we're scaling in on this. I'll delete this bit here. So all we're doing is we're scaling in, delete, hang on. So yeah, we're just scaling in, and we're seeing, okay, price is an ascending trend line, which means it's going up. So 1 touch, 2 touches there, so that's the outer trend line you can see right there. So 1 touch, 2 touch, and then we might be looking for a 3rd touch. Basically, 3rd touch is our highest probability, but if you want to be really keep it even tighter, then you could do this trend line here, which lines up better with the EMA. So let's keep on for a second. So that's looking cool. 8 hour. So then what I'll do now, so I'm gonna delete this outer trend line, or you can keep it on if you want to, but let's just say this comes down here and meets this the same lower low. See here, the high low, sorry. So let's just bear this in mind. Well, let's keep it on for now, and then I'm going to fib it from here to the top. So all you do is fib it from last significant low to last significant high. Let's say it finishes there, and then we're looking for price to retrace. So to do this, we're looking for this price action. We're looking for price to retrace down back into this golden pocket here, and then we're looking for a long, basically back up into and we'll take a buy from this region. So let's stick a horizontal line on it. So we got a psych level. Yeah, we have the 0.7000, which is a psych level. We have structure, because we can clearly see, look, resistance, resistance here. So that's now resistance, now acting as support. So what day is that? 17th. Okay, so I prefer the inner trend line, not gonna lie. So let's just say this comes to here. Let's move this here, and we can stick our rectangle tool on it like this, and we can zone off this kind of this box off this level. So what I'm looking for is price to come back into this 70 psych level here and the 71% to reject. So if we see this kind of rejection on the 4-hour time frame, let's get on the 4-hour time frame. If we see this kind of rejection, all these spinning tops and dojis, sees it here, like spinning tops, dojis, shooting stars, then it sells off, comes back down, spinning top, shooting star, hammer, doji, spinning top, and then it goes back up again. And even here, hammer goes back up, hammer goes all the way back up. So that's what the kind of formation we're looking for, this kind of formation here. If we see that here, that shows us the momentum slowing down, so we can look for a buy. Basically, it's literally that simple. Here, look, doji, spinning top, spinning top, spinning top, hammer, and then it shoots back up. And then what happens when it's about to have a sell-off? Shooting star doji, shooting star, sell-off. Spinning top, spinning top, sells off. And they're doing the same thing here. So look, shooting star, spinning top, doji, and then it's going to have a sell-off, basically. But I don't want to be selling this because it's against the trend. It's making higher high, higher low, higher high, or equal high, higher high, basically, higher low, higher low, made a higher high, looking for the higher low to take a buy up to the higher high. And we're going to keep doing that until it gets to this key level, which I pointed out in the Sunday's video. See? And then we can start looking for sells, basically. Then we can start looking for sells once it gets up into this, this 61.8 level. So what am I saying? If price can come down into this pink zone and reject on the 4-hour time frame, like hammer candles, spinning tops, or dojis, I want to see 3 of them at least on the 4-hour time frame, and then we're looking for a buy up into the 61.8, minus 61.8 fib level. So we have ascending trend line, which is this. We have structure, which is this. Resistance now and support. Psych level 0.700. We have the daily EMA, which is coming in here also. So that's 4. And then we also have, if we see candle rejection, and that'll be 5. That's 5 confidences to take a buy. So that's that. But obviously, if this doesn't reject this region and break straight through, then we'll be looking for a sell. It's literally that simple. We'll be looking for break, retest, sell off for a continuation down to the downside. But until that happens, until it breaks, I'm still bullish. So my bias is the first option, this. Okay. So that's CAD sheath, which is quick fire thing. So that's looking good. And actually, I just want to go over. Let me put a buy thingy on it. A buy tool on it. That would be a 250 pip move with a 3.7 or nearly a 4, yeah, 4 R to R risk to reward. So that's looking sick. That's looking really nice. 250 pips. Oh, my bad. So that's looking good. And then you've got Euro, New Zealand dollar, which is, let me just move this, which is, I'll just delete it for a second actually. So, which is in a downtrend right now. So I'm just delete all this for a second. I'll just delete it all. And I'll show you what I'm looking for. So it takes 2 touches to make a trend line. So it's a clear chart. I'm on the 8-hour time frame. And I'm going to put on a trend line if it lets me click it. So 1 touch, 2 touch, makes a trend line, bang. Looking for the third touch. Third touch is our highest probability of it going in our favor. So we're looking for the third touch. So I'm going to fib it from the last significant high to last significant low. If you guys don't have my fib levels, change them now, because if you don't have my fib levels, you're doing it wrong. Sorry to say, but yeah, basically this is just it just works. Okay, I'm not gonna go into too much depth, but it just works. I've back tested it and I've created these specific fib levels which work. So what we got the 78 psych level sitting kind of near that, and then we also have the 78.5 psych level, which I prefer, to be honest with you. So let's stick that on the 78.5. Double click the line if you want to make it really precise, and you just write it in like that, 75,800. So you got that. Obviously you got this support, right? You got this structure, support. So now it's going to be support acting as resistance, so it's structure. So let's stick a rectangle on it, bang, like that. It's looking nice. So that's our golden pocket, golden fib levels there. And then we also have the same trend line. We have a psych level already, so that's 3 confluences. What else am I looking for? We've got the daily EMA coming in, so that's 4 confluences. And obviously if you see candle rejection, then that's 5 confluences to take a short. And that's it. That's how easy it can be. It's 5 confluences, bang. So it's not just support and resistance. You have multiple things in our favor to take a trade, which increases our probability of it going off, it actually working out. So that's a 5. That's a 5.2 ratio, and it's 800 pips. So if this works out, then it's gonna be perfect. So what am I gonna be looking for entries? You're probably asking me right now. So I'm gonna be looking for this price action. So you got spinning top, shooting star, and then it sold off obviously. So it's not that didn't give us the greatest opportunity to take a sell there. But even up here, that like spinning top, shooting star also happened again. So I'll be looking for, my preferred is 3 3-4 hour rejections from this region, this pink zone, to basically tell us, or even an 8 hour, 2 at 8 hours, like even up here, look, shooting star, doji candle, and then it sold off. So 3-4 hour candles usually will be my favorite. Price might only come up to 78, just bear that in mind. So what I'm looking for is price to retrace, to basically do this. So retrace, so let it do its thing, and then we're basically going to be selling it, because look, it's made a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We sell the lower high to take it all the way to the new lower low. It's literally that easy. So that's what I'm looking for on EN. This might take till about Friday, I think. So this might be for next week. So if we get an entry on Friday, and then next week it'll be playing out quite nicely. So that's what I'm looking on EN. GBP CAD, I gave this out to the guys already. So yeah, you're kind of lucky that I'm giving it to you because I'm being nice today. So what we got? We got descending trend line. Yeah, let me just clear it real quick. So we got this. So all I'm saying in here on the 4 hour time frame is I can see this descending trend line in play. One touch, and there's a second touch there. See it? 1, 2, and then we got the 8 hour EMA. If you look on the 8 hour time frame, it's rejecting the 8 hour EMA. So we can fib it from here if you want to, from here to here. Yeah, so we got that, and then we have the psych level 7,500 just there also. So let's stick that on. Cool. 71's just there. So we've got the 71 psych level just above it, so we need to be aware of that. So our stops need to be above that, okay? So this is just a quick day trade if you just want some quick pips. So that's that, and then we'll stick a, let's go down to the 4 hour time frame real quick. Okay, so it's not really structure. I wouldn't call this structure. You can kind of see it like resistance, support, kind of. So you can stick that on there if you want to. Around the 71%. So go back on the 8 hour time frame. Let's just stick the tool on. So sell from here. So basically what I'm seeing is descending trend lines, tight level, rejection of the 8 hour EMA, so that's 3, and then we have structure-ish, which is kind of 4, and then yeah, so that's 4, and obviously if you see candle rejection, which have we? 4 hour time frame yet? Shooting star on the 4 hour. If you go on the 2 hour, okay, nothing on the 2 hour, but on the 4 hour we had that massive rejection on the 4 hour time frame. So that's 5. So that's 5 confidences, which is the minimum that I like to take. Minimum confidences that allow us to take trades, which is also what I put in the checklist for the guys in the group. So if we can see, basically, if price does come back up here for you guys, then look for scale down to the 1 hour time frame and look for rejection to basically take a short down to the sort of final cycle to the minus 61.8 for a 3 risk reward, and that'll be nearly 300 pips. So if this works out, this will be nice. Obviously, our stops are there. Please be wary. This also could break and shoot to the upside. So if it does do this, it'll probably do something like that, and then shoot up like that. So that's the second option, but the first option is the preferred one. Okay, so this is what it's done that. It's having its retracement like that, and now we're looking for the sell, basically. So that's looking good. Cool. And then obviously finally you've got USD JPY, which is a ascending trend line. So you can take a screenshot of this if you want to before I've done it. And then so you've got this ascending trend line, so that's going up. And then obviously we have this fib levels and stuff like that, but let me just clear it so I can show you. So this is what your chart would look like. So I can clearly see that there's no descending trend line in play right now. Well, there is one, but it's really, really far away. So let's stick it on 1, 2, there. That's 1 there. Okay, so it doesn't really count, but because it's so far away. But I can see there's an ascending one in play. That's a descending because it's going down, and ascending is going up. So 1, 2, that's our trend line. 1 touch, 2 touch. Looking for the third touch, which is our 85% probability. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Fibonacci tool retracement from the last significant low to the last significant high. Please bear with me with this. Like, the leg hasn't finished yet, so it's still going up. So you might have to move it up wherever it goes. Okay, so this might finish there, but for the purpose of the video, let's just say it's finished there. Let me just move that right to the edge. So cool. So we got the fib levels down here. So is there any psych levels around this region? Yeah, we've got the 1.7, 107,500 level. So let's stick a horizontal line on that. Oh, my bad. Cool. So that's perfect. Have you got structure? Yeah, we have. So we got this. See all these wicks here? Support, 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 resistance, resistance, support, 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 support. So that goes all the way back. This does. This like level here. These wicks. So it might even come down. Like, we could even expect it to come down to where all these wicks came down to, because it's like a liquidity zone, which basically just means price is getting filled at this point. Like, orders are getting filled, and then you have reactions. So like, people might have buy orders here, and then suddenly it shoots up. So we can zoom in on this. If price does come back down here to basically get a snipe entry. So cool, that's looking good. And also, just because I put that bigger trend on from the top, we can clearly see it aligns perfectly with the -61.8, which just shows you this is looking awesome. So what am I looking for here? Let's stick a long on, because that's what long is buy, short is sell. So let's stick that on there like that. Cool. So that's like a 5 ratio, or just about 5 ratio, and it's 269 pips. So yeah, what I'm going to be looking for here, if we have an EMA, do we have an EMA? Yeah, we got the daily kind of coming in. I mean, it's not looking perfect here, but we can clearly see this is a massive support, all these wicks here. So what I'm looking for here is, on the 4-hour time frame, if we can see price come back down into this 78.6 level, like around here, and meet with the trend line and all this confluence level. See here, we got supply zone, 78 point, or golden fib level, psych level, trend line. You've got so many things all placing together. If we can see this kind of price action, these hammers and dojis and spinning tops, then we'll be looking for a long, because that's showing us clear rejection of this region. Okay, on the 4-hour time frame, at least 3 to take a long. So yeah, we could expect that to happen, maybe into next week, because this is kind of a bit far away right now. But it all depends. It all depends with Trump's news and stuff. There might be gaps to the downside. So if there is gaps and it does gap below, then this is just straight invalid, and we don't take a trade, because we need rejection. So this is what I'm looking for. Price to there to reject, and then we take a buy. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Then we're looking for the higher low to take a higher high. Literally that simple. And that also happened on. I've basically changed, obviously, Sheaf JPY. I've changed the analysis right now because it's finished its leg. But if you go back to my Sniper Sundays video, I was talking about Sheaf JPY. It might have been last week actually, making higher highs and higher lows, and I was taking a buy, and it literally worked out perfectly. If you wanted some explanations, go watch that video, and obviously drop a like if you liked it. Let me just go over gold real quick. So I'm in all of these. So I'm in like 150 pips from the up top here with the team, giving that out. Gave this out actually on my YouTube video last week. I said there's been rejections of the weekly EMA. Look at that, shooting star, doji, spinning top, and then obviously we're looking for the sell-off now. It's only done like 150 pips, so nothing amazing. But yeah, I'm looking for the big sell-off, which will hopefully happen soon. Gold has done a Maz and paid my bills. Literally, if you go back to Sniper Sundays, end of the video, go over this. I'm like, if we see this kind of rejection here, which we did, look at that. We had spinning top doji, and then we had that like evening star formation, which I took a sell upon, and I got a snipe from 1743. And then obviously I've just banked 500 pips. I've taken 75% off my position, and now I'm looking for it to come down to maybe there. But as I said, on the daily, look at the daily. It's now touched the daily EMA, which I said in the video. You see some reaction from before here and here. So this might have a reversal now and shoot back up. But I'm not touching gold now. I'm in it. It's made me some good money, and it's all explained in the other video. So if you want to check that out, go check that out. It's previous video that I've done, Sniper Sundays. Leave a like if you liked it, and yeah. So just a side note, if you want to get involved with the team, it's the KFX zone, the KFX member zone. Give me a DM. I'll send you the details. What's included. But yeah, it's growing. It's nearly at we're nearly at 60 members. I think we are actually near 60 members. But yeah, I'm looking to get 100 by, I'd say, end of June. So, and obviously, when I said to guys, if we get 100 by whenever we get 100 people, I'm gonna do a meet up, probably in London, like a penthouse or some shit, or like maybe a country mansion with a pool or something like that, so we can all meet up, get to know each other, just like hang out, meet some like-minded people. So if you want to get involved with that, do join in the first 100. Otherwise, you ain't gonna get involved with that. So jump on it quick. Prices are going to be going up as well when I get to 100 people, because supply and demand, I have to message more people and look after everyone, and it's very stressful and shit like that. So yeah, just don't sleep on it. Like, I've only been going 2 months, and 60 people, and you got 70. I reckon we'll get 70 people by the end of this week. So it's growing like mad, and the YouTube's growing and everything's growing. So I just want to thank everyone for being here from the start, and thank you for showing your support. And I'll catch you in Sniper Sundays video. So thanks guys, and I'll see you later.